It's Gabby, baby. You know what time it is. It's Star Boys out to today. And we're holding it down in Cool Jam Studio. It's Star Larry on the best. Mommy is good. Did you have when I see you having the ball? Rigo. Oh, no, success. Baby, I got me with me and my ear. I got the motor more big on my me. You can make me give why you're my. Rigo. Oh, no, success. Baby, I got me with me and my ear. I got the motor more big on my me. You can make me give why you're my. I do this song for you, make you day happy, make you day jolly.
yo. You're welcome to Midweek Group. Welcome to another episode of Midweek Group, y'all. Hey. Today we got the one and only Mr. Gabby. We all want to know who is Mr. Gabby, y'all. Let's go.
From London to Chicago, we go there. Carrego, if you love your mother, jump and shout. If you love your
shout out to the general. DJ Trick, I see you. You're welcome. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Let's go. Hey. Alright.
It's Gabby, baby. You know what time it is. It's Star Boys out to today. And we're holding it down in Cool Jam Studio.
Star Mommy is good. Did you have what I see? Gabby the ball. Rigo. Bonona success. Ibi Gabby way. I got the motor more big. You're my me. You can make me. Rigo. Bonona success. Ibi Gabby way. I got the motor more big. You're my me. You can make me. I do this song for you. Make you day happy. Make you day jolly. I can make ya war. No go ya ma bien. Oh ya mu me yeko. Uke de gari u kwengo. Uke me so tole. Banu se ke soin. Ara me me bien. Uwe gi bio mi me. Inu me rasa tita. O ya nu we de le. Iga bi unu ga gbe me. Egi se me ya kon me. Rigo. Bonona success. Ibi Gabby way. I got the motor more big. You're my me. You can make me. Rigo. Bonona success. Ibi Gabby way. I got the motor more big. You're my me. You can make me. Okay. Mommy is okay. Mama, you too much. Mommy is okay. Mama, you too much. Gone are the days that I look to your face and I say, Mama, you not try. No way you gave me love. I'm the new bossy time. And I run this time. Flex, mommy flex. No more stress cause level don't change. I say flex, mommy flex cause level don't change. Rigo. Bonona success. Ibi Gabby way. I got the motor more big. You're my me. You can make me.
Oh yeah. Mr. Gabby, I told you, yo. Let's go.
Ibi Gabby way. I got the motor more big. You're my me. You can make me.
DJ Owens, nice to see you. You're welcome, bro.
I'm rocking this beat for all the mothers from Nigeria to Roma. Now so my gig go there. From London to Chicago, we go there. Carrego, if you love your mother, jump and shout. If you love your mother, jump and shout. Go ya flex, mommy flex. No more stress cause level don't change. Rigo. Bonona success.
àbí ẹ má jayé lọ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́. It's Gabby, baby. You know what time it is. It's Star Boys out to today, and we're holding it down in Cool Jam Studio. It's Star Larry on the best. Mommy is good. DJ Hedwig, I see you having the ball.
Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye.
Yes, sir, we're about to get started. Chill.
Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma. I do this song for you, make you day happy, make you day jolly. Agabeja wo, no boya mabye, awuya mu meyeko, ukebe gari ukwengo.
Mr. Gabby, more surprises still coming, trust me. Hey, we want to know who Mr. Gabby is. We want to know who is Mr. Gabby today.
Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma. Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma.
Okay. Mommy is okay. Mama, you too much. Mommy is okay.
Let's go.
Mama, you too much. Born on the day
Chill.
to your face and I say, Mama, you not try. No way you gave me love. I'm the new bossy time, and I run this time. Flex, mommy flex. No more stress, cause level don't change. I say flex, mommy flex, cause
Oh,
level
yeah.
don't change.
Are you all ready? We're about to get started, yo. We're about to get started.
Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma.
This is a new club bag. I'm rocking this beat for all the mothers. From Nigeria to Roma, now so my gig go there. From London to Chicago, we go there. Carrego, if you love your mother, jump and shout. Yeah, no, yeah. If you love your mother, jump and shout. Yeah, no, go, yeah, flex. Mommy flex. No more stress, cause level don't change.
Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma. Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma. Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma.
Gabby, ọmọlúwàbí, ẹ má jayé lọ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́. It's Gabby, baby. You know what time it is. It's Star Boys out to today, and we're holding it down in Cool Jam Studio.
It's Star Larry on the best.
Mommy is good. DJ Hedwig, I see you having the ball.
Rigo, Bonona Success, Ibi Agabiwe, Iyamariye. Agabiamotomo, Bibioma, Imi Yogeniki, Yemewa, Iyoma. Rigo,
Nairobi, I see you.
It's Gabby, baby. You know what time it is. It's Star Boys out to today. And we're holding it down in Cool Jam Studio. Star music. Larry on the bass. Mommy is good. DJ Edwin, I see you having the ball. Rigo. Oh, no, success.
Yes. We out here, ladies and gentlemen, we're out here. Are you all ready? Today is a great day. Today is a special day. Today is a classical day. We got the one and only Mr. Gabby. You know what? Everybody want to know who is Mr. Gabby. Even me. I'm so curious. I want to know who Mr. Gabby is. That's why we brought him here today. It's going to be a package of comedy, musical, interactive, educative. Trust me. It's going to be a great one, yo. So, let's get it started. Hello, everybody. I go by the name DJ Randy, and you are welcome to Midweek Groove. Today, with the title, Who is Mr. Gabby? Let's go this way. Hello, everybody. Let's go.
Nation.
Shout out to DJ IDO. I see you. Reality talker.
Many girls are the see for your area. You be VIP, you no be regular. Say the way I dey feel, this no be ordinary. If you judge me, thank God you catch me, oh no. Say now you be the girl in particular. Where arrest me because I know what particulars. Only me will go make you start to ejaculate. I know I'm a junkie, and I know you like me, oh no. You be good girl with a shower vibes. You be good girl with a shower vibes. You be true talk, me not analyze. You be good girl with a shower vibes. You be good girl with a shower vibes. If you jazz me, thank God you catch me, oh no. So chocolate B.O.B. G.O.B. chocolate B.O.B. G.O.B. chocolate B.O.B. G.O.B. chocolate B.O.B. Chocolate B.O.B. G.O.B. chocolate B.O.B. G.O.B. chocolate B.O.B. G.O.B. chocolate B.O.B. If I stop now, I no go my break. Fire down is my team, boss in place. Take my heart, I believe you no go break. Give me head, my bones straight. Right down and you get my token. You too fine like your money's on the flight. Like Oluwa create you with Medicaid. You too slay, I'm on up the case.
You know what I'm saying? We get them real. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Spice Vision, yo.
Vision music.
Diaspora Bows. Come on.
See this girl, she looks so beautiful. She's sweet and tasty like a mess.
My pretty lady, I know Gaya to you.
But don't go like I'm a say, what can but don't go like I'm a say, I call your best. See this girl, she looks so beautiful. She's sweet and tasty like a mess.
It's a smash hit. Open animals, hey. Iwe mi no ruru gakwalo. Iwe mweya yo mekwe. La we mekwe ni renuwe. Put it on me, baby. Put it on me. Put it on me. I love you, baby.
Oh yeah.
It is another story.
Everybody. It's Babalos, yo. Let's go.
Is the good girl inside our village. For the fact that I'm loving the feeling. Walk by now, know you are the one that I'm singing. She no say I did like a ball of soup. I'd say move it, I join now, my baby. Everything yakba, everything there. Who say I swear nobody go fit take you away. Upper boys then they like to throw away. For you, yeah, they. I'm just loving you. If it does, they piss me off. My head don't get it, yeah, they tell me on. Da, yes, eh. Yeah, but, yeah. Da, yes, eh. Yeah, but, yeah. Da, yes, eh. Yeah, but, yeah. That's why. Da, yes, eh. Yeah, but, yeah.
say, see. Only me can move the day. Atala kwesa tiriebe. Ekwe do not remember. Make you not the jealousy. You don't take no be today. The result you see today.
Oh shit.
Yesterday.
Shout out to Tupe, yo. Ekwode.
Tell your mom.
Hey.
No put on, no change, brother. Tell your popsy, tell your mom, Ekwode. No put on, no change, brother. No, yeah, the party day. Party day. No, yeah, the party day. Party day. No, yeah, the party day. Party day. No put on, no change, brother.
Oimiga mudede, imalaki beka ina mudede. Iga hian won ya mudegbe. Rudi ga gani make it degbe. Isagi won ekpeneri ebe. Tu bring tamia imari abe. Ikata miya inwaru ebe. Lao awa kon ugbe. Ama ekbenzam wa kokwe. Ama eti result wa balegbe. Demi nu ebe no na balegbe. Uyo kwa mo yu tola onu ekokwe. Do hina you popogbe. Arabwegbe even agbewe. More money na table gbe. We need ya say magiya gbe.
Tell your mommy, tell your popsy, tell your popsy, tell your mommy Ekwode. No put on, no change, brother. Tell your popsy, tell your mommy Ekwode. No put on, no change, brother. No, yeah, the party day. Party day. Oh yeah, the party day. Party day. Oh yeah, the party day. Party day. No put on, no change, brother.
On the throne stone put. And if you hate me now, tell me now what I do. Yeah. I know the fam say I know it all, and God they see me through. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They keep hating on me. They keep hating on me.
Stop hating on me, yo. Come on. Let's go.
They keep hating on me. Yeah. Lock up.
DJ on TSCU.
They wanna shut me
Oh
up.
shit.
They won't let me out. No. See I don't be. Oh, you are blind on my enemy. Show them say you pass them. Oh yeah, give them no mercy. I know do them nothing. Even if they plenty, they yakma. Like a tiger, we must to conquer. Baby fire, baby fire. Light them up, burn them up, burn them up. Yeah. Burn them up. Yeah. Burn them up. Sabi, I hope say you sabi your own. No. Dirty day for your eye, but you want to come out my own. No, the form say you know it all. Plenty people don't go, but they don't want talk. Only what bless me, I never stop. I want smile when I don't reach top. But they keep hating on me. They keep hating.
Not a problem that I can't fix, cause I can do it in the mix.
Come on and shake it on me now. So hot you want fire. So hot you want fire. So hot you want fire. So hot you want fire.
Say she want come over my place. I catch a betcha. Baby, tonight.
Vale. Shout out to S Nadi, y'all. You're welcome.
Sissy, no one bring my own, no. I touch your touch. I get you
Baby girl, I'm looking for trouble. Yeah, yeah. I hope say you ready to give me double, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the way you bust that bubble go, yeah. I like the way you whine, I like it all, baby. What do you want? I feel like to give you. Wait till you need, oh, baby, oh, I go like to see it. All the way from Badagry straight to Mali. Now we in Malaysia. For your matter, I go give you all my salary. Anything you want, just holla me. For you, I go spend my salary. Let me tell you this story, yeah. Story, oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make I tell you, me not forget.
Come on.
Anything you want, I go give her.
Hey.
Say me, I always deliver. Anything we concern you, automatically concern you. Anything we concern you, baby, automatically concern me. Give me your love is sweeter. Baby, tomato, rock, liver. You know now you, they make me shiver. You know honest, I always deliver. Oh, la 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 la. I get it, la 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 la. Make I give you my balala. I go give you the wire. I go give you all my salary. Anything you want, your halali.
Original. Original. Vale. I started from the ghetto right now, I'm in them boss. Some of the guys with the shy you together, they wish me.
Oh yeah. Reality.
I remember back in the days, I don't get
Vale. Come on.
No cheese to flex my girlfriend, and then she got me. Why go for when no lower them my side? Why you invest in the grand Makawa? Nobody only pass you, so enjoy yourself, make you live your life. Body, life we then again. Yeah. Listen, one time, for this sweet life, everybody got a dream. Even Becca got a dream. Nobody come here to play away. For this sweet life, everybody got a dream. Even Becca got a dream. Nobody come here to play away. Once upon a time, all the girls that they for my hand. They throw me away like a polybar. Say me not be their type, If you don't know me, make you ask, brother, today. Say together, we run things for relay. Nobody care whether we shop, nobody care whether we put food for table, no way. Most of the time, we they struggle, forget to do money to bubble. My eyes go they red, Shout out to me guys where they struggle for my day. Shout out to me guys where they press for the age. Body, life we then again. Original. For this sweet life, everybody got a dream. Even Becca got a dream. Nobody come here to play away. For this sweet life, everybody got a dream. Even Becca got a dream.
Everything I do, you they complain, oh. I see come be like say na magic, you they use and they maintain, oh. Yeah. I see come be like say na money, be the thing when you they respect, oh. Everything that you do, me see, I know respect, oh. Everything I do, they must to talk. I elevate, they come the just. Now my kids, they come the judge. Hey. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Everything I do, they must to talk, yo. They say I don't shoot if I touch you, no, no. My good don't go kill me, nah, 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 nah. Enemy no go see me, nah, 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 nah. My good don't go kill me, nah, 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 nah. Enemy no go see me, nah, nah, nah. For church, tell me if I cheat for church. They say I cheat for church. See there plenty, I get the goods I feed the fall for. I get the goods I feed the stand for. Hey, nah. I get the goods
for the phone, say they love you. I get the ones we don't show me you. I get the ones that really love you. I get the ones we don't send me you. Everything I do, they must to talk. I live they come the judge. Now my case, they come the judge. Oh, nah. Everything I do, they must to talk you. I live they come the judge. Them say I don't shit for touch you. No. My good don't go kill me. Enemy no go see me.
On the beat, it's C major.
I'm on my way.
Let's go.
Baby, when you call on me, all I did think.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, baby, now your hand I day. Anything when you want use me do, baby, now your hand I day. I know the feel reason again. Now your matter let it play for my head. My bull I know the race for another woman. Ooh, for your matter.
Shout out to Classic Gold, yo.
Yeah, one call.
Classic Gold, I see you.
One call.
Hey.
Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy. I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy. Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy. I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy.
Ah, you see this woman? I know they use a joke at all.
Baby, I'm on my way. Baby, when you call on me, all I did think not to hold your waist. Ooh, baby, now your hand I day. Anything when you want use me do, baby, now your hand I day. I know the feel reason again. Now your matter let it play for my head. My bull I know the race for another woman. Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy. I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy. Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, you give me job. Waiting, you give me job, oh no. Oh, I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy. I love your energy. You dey hide me like Hennessy.
This boy you waited on time. You wanna be my lover. Oh baby boy, you gallant. You dey make me like para. You be the number one seller. You fuck
Oh, yeah.
I want your partner.
Shout out, Classic Gold, yo.
No worry.
Come on.
Body I go come on like a she gon' photo. You dey do me something. Bad boy, you dey do me something. The way you dey roll, you dey make me want dance day. Porry pop, porry pop, pop. The way you dey whine, you dey make me want dance day. Porry pop, porry pop, pop.
Me and Uncle lie, baby girl, you the ginger me, oh. And the first day when I met you, girl, I know I got something on you, oh. You see elegant, your body classic, come closer, give me that romantic. Tell me why you the fan like this, oh.
The way you dey dagadaba, I like Cambo.
Me, I like
The way you dey dagadaba, I dey Padurambo. My boy, make a mentalo, make we go rundalo. You dey do me something, bad boy, you dey do me something. The way you dey roll, you dey make me wanna dance. Porry pop, porry pop, pop. The way you dey whine, you dey make me wanna dance. Porry pop, porry pop, pop.
Me, I not gonna say I do only, but I promise you I will love you only. You know, show me love, you know, give me your love. Body,
Focus.
I
As I go out, I dey pray, Baba, open my way. As you dey open my way, Baba, give me the grace.
shower the blessings. Shower, shower, shower. I say shower the blessings upon me, make I not be fail. As I dey walk, I dey pray, Baba open my way. As I dey walk, I dey pray, Baba open my way. Shower, shower the blessings. I say shower the blessings upon me, make I not be fail. I go reach, oh, tell me what's your plan today? I'm a winner, no man they plan to fail. Like, see my life today. Blessings all the way. I go make 'em, Baba, they give you time. As I dey walk, Baba, they move it, jaja. See my life today. Laughing at jaja. Shower the blessings. Shower the blessings. Shower the blessings on me, make I know. Oh Lord, I'm knocking it. Oh Lord, I'm knocking it. As I dey walk, I dey pray, Baba, open my way. As you dey open my way, Baba, give me the grace. Shower the blessings.
Mama, give me something, no make up, put it for my table. I'm not fit to hustle and die. Mama, give me something, no make up, put it for my head, I cannot come and kill it myself. Not only one life, me, I guess. Percy, when he also from money till night is supposed to enjoy low. But to not get money, now waiting he go do. Who not get money, no they get gang. Who not get money, in a fun. But big man, now everybody daddy yo. My brother also, when they no use to take motor carry your woman, they pass you. If you say, you go the wave, you go the holla. Papa, oh, up shit. Life is no easy, brother. But any year he be, we must to make him. I get on before no be property. Papa, make you bless me like you bless it, Dangote. Make you bless me like you bless it, Teddy. Make you bless me like you bless it, Billy Gato. Cause now one head all of us together. Make you do a bit. Double blessing. Double favor. Double money. Let's play cheap China.
I just wanna let you know. Now you where they hide me, girl. Dance to your mama, when boy you well. Dance to your papa, when boy you well. I just wanna let you know. Say now you where they hide me, girl. I just wanna let you know. Say now you where they hide me, girl. Dance to your mama, when boy you well. Dance to your papa, when boy you well. I don't work out to many places. I don't see so many faces. I don't feel like now you be the blessing. We just saying right to my senses. I don't work out to many places. I don't see so many faces. I don't feel like now you be the blessing. We just saying right to my senses. Oh, baby, come over, let me take you to my mommy. Come over, let me take you to my baby. Come over, let me tell you say now you be the right woman for me. Baby girl, let me take you to the harder. I wanna bless you with my ring, not to see the hater. For them all I ever want is you. If there should be any woman, then the love is you.
I just wanna let you know, say now you where they hide me, boy. I just wanna let you know, say now you where they hide me, boy. Thanks to your papa, where boy you well. Thanks to your mama, where boy you well. I just wanna let you know, say now you where
We no one, that kind of girl love you. It's your mom, full of love, that kind of girl love you. Ba 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 booyaka, ba 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 booyaka, ba ba
Bad energy, stay far away. Baby girl, you know they carry last. I'm with the rest and she they come first. To put basket. I'm up the rest and she be LLA. Girl, you do me strong ting ting bololo. The suma me jack I wanna go. I beg you do me that. I like the way you ginger. My baby do me that. 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 Do me that. This kind of the ginger. Oh my God, why you driving me crazy? Your body na fire, I no feel tired. Yeah. When money not there, she stay with me. If it when motor not there, she see the ride with me. Ride with me, yeah. As everywhere I'm boss to, I go spend the rubber for you. My baby girl, you bad, oh, I no feel lying, yeah. Oh baby, come close, I know they far away. Bad energy, stay far away. Baby girl, you know they carry last. I'm with the rest and she they come first. To put basket. I'm up the rest and she be LLA. Girl, you do me strong ting ting bololo. Besuma me jack I wanna go. I beg you do me that. I like the way you ginger me. My baby do me that. 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 Do me that. This kind of love the ginger. Your skin is bright.
Oh yeah. Yes. So, are you all ready for Mr. Gabby? Hey. Today is Mr. Gabby's day, y'all. We all want to know who is Mr. Gabby. Even me. Everybody. Let's go.
Show you know I'm a sugar daddy. Shaka. We are Chijo Shaka. Chijo Shaka. Chijo Shaka. Too many fish in the river. Choose anyone when you like. Plenty work no play. Me I do what I like. I say bad boy from the ghetto.
Oh yeah.
Many girls for me side.
Come on.
Colorado, everybody know. Say now we dey run the show. I won't care. Bombele gedi gegunga. Jo shaka. We are Chijo Shaka. Chijo Shaka. Chijo Shaka. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. Everybody knows me, I get the guns. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo. Everybody knows me, I get the guns. One leg up, hands on shoulder, bring it down, take it back. Man, no rugged, the man no show. Baby, you want some money, take that show. She be like, see, I cannot divine. Down to the left, oh yeah, shake it. To the right, oh yeah, shake it. You're I'm gonna shake it, you're gonna be.
Baby, you know I want you so much. They call me B-Cross. You know what? That's my name. They make you one name of show. Me don't care what you wanna show. My name is B to the C show. They call me the Big Cross. They make you one name of show. Me don't care what you wanna show. My name is B to the C show. They call me the Big Cross.
Come on.
I'm speaking on my man this time. With the full force. Baby girl, come over here. Don't you understand the word GBA just sound as blah. Why? So I'm feeling bad. What's on me the bad? I told him I feel bad. Hey, what's up with you? What's wrong with you? Take a look at me and see I'm a big boy. So when they stop playing me like a football, I'm a jabota, don't put me to gutter. All this matter now to give me your number. Yes, your number. It's I'm making, yeah, me Yoruba. How Hausa, Igbo, Meyi Calabar. They make you want more fresh show. Me don't care what you wanna show. My name is B to the C show. They call me the Big Cross. They make you want more fresh show. Me don't care what you wanna show. My name is B to the C show. They call me the Big Cross.
Yeah, wanna make the world go round. Women are the sort of life. Baby, what you gonna do now? Oh no, baby, you got mic. I'ma check my daddy while on the line. I'ma check my daddy while I check the tech mom. Dalale Friday, they don't see it. I'ma need the land, baby, share it. Put this up for what they love you, share more. So I gon' go no more.
DJ Taro, I see you. Oh yeah.
Big cross, so you pass me the boot you. Yani, I can send that to wow.
I love your body, Weezy, the classy, cause of my money. Baby girl, say you freshy, patata shit. My baby, I said only you where they make me the feel like it.
Yes, so yes, so yes, so yes. So.
Me, I just beg you, make you come and stay. My baby, me, I want.
Are you all ready? Are you all ready for Mr. Gabby?
Don't say no.
Are you all ready for Mr. Gabby, oh?
Don't say no.
Like I said, today we're gonna know who is Mr. Gabby.
Don't say no.
We don't know if he's a preacher, a singer, reality talker, comedian. I don't know.
You want me no do, baby, get me, I wanna do. You're my woman, my everything. I wanna give you my money, baby, get chop money. I wanna give you my body. I wanna make you my honey. Cause you are the one I need. When they make me, they feel like this. Baby girl, come and jump on you. I wanna take you to my daddy. I wanna take you to my mommy. I wanna take you to my daddy. I wanna take you to my mommy. Baby girl, say you freshy, patata shit. My baby, I said only you where they make me, they feel like it. My baby, me I just beg you, make you come and stay. My baby, me I want follow you, go see your papi, yeah, yeah. Don't say no, don't say no, don't say no. Oh na 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 na. Don't say no, don't say no.
Oh, yeah, buy a music.
Angelina. Now wait till you do me, they make me the chat to na na na. Oh yeah, see me see why oh yeah, baby, now they don't give me some vanilla, vanilla. I never buy and I you they make me high. Oh. Before I know now, my body done the done. I said, baby, I can see love in your eyes. Oh yeah, don't be shy, baby, show them what you got. Oh yeah, get ready, baby. Oh yeah, show them what you got. Fire down, baby. Check it what you got. Show them what you got. Fire down. Baby, check what you get. Look what this girl. She do me something. Look what this girl. She do me something. I go follow you to mama. Follow you.
Yes, yo. Are you all ready for Mr. Gabby, yo?
Baby, you are my love. I want to know if you go come out. Cause I've been waiting for you since after. Hey, tell me you're my baby. Would you be my lover? Oh my lady. Let me be your lover. I said, baby, I can see love in your eyes. Oh yeah, don't be shy, baby. Show them what you got. Oh yeah, prepare baby.
Hey, Mr. Gabby, pepper them. Let's go. Are you all ready? Are you all ready for Mr. Gabby? Are you all ready for Mr. Gabby, yo?
She do me something. Look what this girl. She do me something.
you all want to know,
Show you that I love you, oh my baby, you're my
if you all want to know, I can easily reveal this for you. Listen. Just listen.
Mr. Gabby Day. They call me Mr. Gabby.
Mr. Gabby Day here.
I've been gone for a minute.
Yes, sir.
But I'm back now.
Everybody, are you all ready for Mr. Gabby, y'all?
Yeah, of course, I preach reality. Wickedness now.
Yes.
Every day I die.
Are you all ready for Mr. Gabby?
Every day. It seems that my life always team off. It's obvious. Darkness is taking over my life. For me, all I do is stare into the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Some say that
come on,
I'm like a bride that's left with no clue. Kind of life is
you don't know.
I'm a living for.
We gotta know.
The best option is for me to end it all. Never hanging up a gun. If facts are done a die. Suicide. The scary thoughts of the reprisal. Hold on. I know what is going through your mind right now, right? You want to kill yourself, Abby? Okay now. This life don't tire you. Go ahead, kill yourself. End this miserable life of yours. End it. Ooh, don't listen to him. You have more than 101 reasons to live. Of course, baby. Of course, get back on your feet and strive on. Say to him, the devil is a liar. Depressed, confusion from my head. Tick, tick, bang, bang from my head. I need a savior. I need a messiah to help me stand in next trial. Depressed. Plenty noise from my head. One said do it, another one said don't kill yourself. Of course I need a savior. I need a messiah to help me stand the test of time. Oh Lord, protect me from the devil. I need heaven's intervention to put me back on track. Pastor said not be ordinary. Say this one is
yes.
For prayer. I swear to God, I'm be pray pastor.
Yes. Mr. Gabby.
The boss.
Mr. Gabby, we got you at last.
Honorable.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do me a favor. I need a big shout out to this great man. You know, this first time on my platform, which is really a special one for me. You know why? Because we, not only me, many are curious. Because Mr. Gabby just came from nowhere and bam! It's like he came to stay, whether you like her or not. Bam! He came and he comes down, boom. So people are like, who is this man? Who is Mr. Gabby? So even me, I'm curious. So a big welcome to this great man. Please. Thank you for honoring my invitation, Mr. Gabby.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate a lot. In fact, I must say that I'm the one who is honored here to be on your platform. I mean, DJ Randy is a big name. And the Miss with DJ Randy is a big platform. And I'll say that I'm very, very privileged to be here. So big up to you, sir. Big up to you. And big up to everybody in the building right now. I see the number is very low, and one will want to be on a very low spirit, but trust me, I'm in the highest spirit.
No. Don't think.
Even if it's one person that is here, I hope that is very dear to me. So big up to everybody that is here, that is watching and listening right now. Thank you for coming. God bless you.
You're welcome. Let's give a little shout out to our guests. Like the big man is around, Chief Tony Air. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Tony Air. You're welcome. DJ Gabby, you're welcome, man. DJ Gaga, how you doing? Classic Gold, you're all welcome. Yeah. Mr. Gabby, at least, the people we've seen here are the people we know. You know how it works on Mixcloud, right? The people we are seeing, these are the one we know. There are people behind. Because we got about 60 viewers right now. You understand? And we can't see 60.
And that's a whole lot, sir.
Yeah, come on, What I'm trying to say is, for those who are behind watching us, who don't know who is Mr. Gabby, they can read that. Who is Mr. Gabby? Mr. Gabby, can you please, shortly, introduce yourself, please?
My real name is Gabriel Wangwe. I'm from Usain Town, Novia Southwest of Edo State, Nigeria. I'm a musical activist. I'm a campaigner. I call myself the reality talker. Many call me the noise maker. I'm
still listening.
Many people call me the noisemaker, and that is all good too because I brought in the noise to the movement, of what we do here in Europe. So actually, in general, I'm from Nigeria and I'm based here in Europe, and I'm part of what you guys are doing here. I feel very privileged to be part of what you guys are doing here.
Yeah, that sounds great. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, my question, let me say, opening question. The main opening question is, should we call you an artist to start with? Because we're still coming back to this question.
Of course, I'm an artist because looking at what the word artist mean, artist, all about creativity, right? So,
of course,
and I'm creating in my own sense. So you can call me an artist. If you call me an artist, you will not be wrong. You will not be wrong.
All right. Okay. That leads me to my next question, which is Mr. Gabby being an artist. Huh? How long have you been an artist?
Musically.
Musically.
Yeah. I would say it's up to like 8 years now, though I've not been consistent.
Yeah.
I've not been consistent. I've been in and I've been out, based on how the whole hurdles here is in Europe, So that's about basically I actually took it up professionally since 2013. So up to now it could be up to like 8 years, but not consistent, I've been out of the scene for some time and I just came back. Not even up to like a year now.
I know when you came back, and I wanted to even ask you, when you came back, you dropped an album. A single. This very one, Depressed. What does that mean? Why Depressed?
Depressed is talking about depression. That was a personal experience.
That was when I know very well. That was when you came back. Am I right?
No, then I was in and out. Like I was not stable when I dropped Depressed.
Okay. Because before you dropped Depressed, before you dropped Depressed, you were off for a while.
Yeah, that was on and off. I was always on. I was there since 2016 until last year. I was always on and off. But 2019, I went off totally.
Okay.
2019, I went off totally to come back again last year. Around June last year, then I came back fully. And ever since, I've just dropped one single, which is the one I dropped recently. But then when I came back with a whole lot of energy, whole lot of,
Mr. Gabby, I really love almost every of your song, the messages. I really love them because you don't just sing, you talk, you warn, you deliver. You understand? You just drop it, bump, and go back. That's it. I really love your texts. You understand? My question is, what inspires you to such lyrics?
Yeah, like I said before, I said I'm a musical activist. I love to talk to the conscience of men through my music. This is one of the main inspiration because this is the goal. To kind of shape the little world around me. The little people around me that I'm able to get in touch with or that my music is able to get to. I just want to touch their life in one way or the other positively. So this is actually the main inspiration. Then looking at how I got interested in music too, the people that inspire me, the likes of Fela, Tupac, and the host of other. These people did conscious music, music that spoke to the hearts of people, that tried to change their environment through their music, try to set a narrative for people to follow, So this is actually what is making me do the kind of music that I do. I don't, maybe once in a while I'm gonna do a song that make people to dance for the club, but mainly what I do is speak to people's conscience through my music because I feel that the consciousness among people are not there. Many of they've lost it, and I want to see how I can bring them back. Wake up their consciousness and make them see how I made them do the right thing. So this is basically
That is really educative. That sounds really really great. Nice one there. Yeah. Mr. Gabby, where did you started from? Here in Europe or back home?
Here in Europe, I did my first record here in Europe, but back home I used to write songs.
Professionally.
Yeah, professionally and otherwise. The first record I did was here in Europe. I'm not gonna lie about that. But
Okay.
I used to have this music book, dreaming to become an artist. So I used to have this my music book. I should write down a lot of lyrics and all that. Back in Nigeria, I was supposed to record my first single in Nigeria, but then this Europe thing came up and I didn't do it anymore. I have to come to Europe. So when I came to Europe with this mindset of once I get to Europe, I was going to start doing music immediately. But by the time I came here, I found out that it was more than what we used to think back in Africa. You had the documenting to deal with, settling down and all that. So it took me a whole lot of time. And until I came to Europe in 2008. Then in 2013, my eldest brother, I mean, the one older than me, actually pushed me. Was like, Gabby, you used to do this thing back home. I see you used to write a lot of songs. So why don't you do one singles for her? I was like, sir, I don't have money to do music.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get myself
money.
involved.
Music is about money. You're right.
Yeah. So I told you I wouldn't want to get myself involved in it because I don't have the money to do it. And it was like, no, you do one, prove to me that you can do it. I was like, do you have money? Can you sponsor me? So we are back and forth, and he kept insisting, okay, just prove to me that you can at least do this step apart from just writing it, that you can put it into record. I was like, okay, no problem. Let me prove to you. So that I went to the studio and I did my first single here in Europe, according to Ibole. Features TT1 on it. That was my first single that I recorded.
Oh, that's great. Whoa. If one really listen to your tracks, your songs, it doesn't sound like a typical Afrobeat song. Yeah. My question now is what category of how can we categorize you or categorize Mr. Gabby?
It's Afrobeat. What I do is Afrobeat, but it's hip hop, Afro hip hop. Yeah, that's what I do. It's hip hop, and now I'm a bit getting into the pop aspect of it because I understand that Nigeria loves singing a lot. So
yeah.
If you're gonna be seeing me do other songs, and I'm not gonna be focusing mostly on the rap aspect. I'm gonna be singing as well, so you're gonna see the pop aspect of it. And but right now I do hip hop and it's Afrobeat. Because I use I will use our dialect. If you see, at times I bring my songs. Some of my songs I put in the Benin language, I put in the Yoruba language, I put in the Hausa language, so that people can get to understand me more and what I'm talking about.
Mr. Gabby, do you write your songs?
Of course, 100%.
How were you kind of motivated writing your
the things around me? Like I said before, I like to speak to people's conscience, right? And the things around me.
It's just like you're walking on the street. See this bird just a fly. Put that.
No. I thought, like, okay, for example, now the last song I did, you see, I did this song according to the industry. It was all the happenings in this our circles here that motivated that song, that inspired that song, because I look at what's happening around our circle, and I was like, okay, I could put this into a song, and it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there for a lifetime, even generation yet to born. If this our dream over here right now becomes a reality, at least it's gonna be in history that Mr. Gabby did this song there. Mr. Gabby was part of the struggle back there, and this song is gonna speak a lot to that. So I decided to do that song, to put it in. But this is how I get inspired. Things around me like depressed. That was actually a personal experience. I went through it. I almost got into depression by the time I came to Europe, and things were not working, things were not working the way I hoped that it was going to work. Because when I was coming to Europe, I had this mindset like, if I come to Europe, you're just going to spend like 2 years. I'm going to discover everywhere.
You go buy the old Papa Hill.
And I go bounce back to Africa, big shot. I understand. And I know they spend like how many years here now, but that big shot never still come.
It never still come. You see the Poshua.
In fact, the mentality don't change.
That is
the mentality don't change. Don't be that big. Don't be that same mindset.
At all. You go don't change like three. Go don't change like 3 times. Even 3 steps. When the mentality go don't change.
You understand? But because of that mindset when I carry come for Africa, that I almost got into depression because things were not working. I mean, people get documents, it will take you years in Europe to be fully documented. You understand? Before we come the struggle with language, because the countries will gonna be English-speaking countries. You have to struggle with learning the language so that you properly fit into the society and all that. So that almost got me depressed. I was like, what? I mean, at one point in my life, I don't go lie. I won't go with the regret. So, with the Caribbean call Europe, I will still back to Africa. I my home for Africa. You understand? So now, what inspired that depressed me that I got to a point that I was like, no, I begin to understand life better. That nothing is given freely. No, there's no play whether Europe, Africa, or America. You don't. Money is not on ground because there's nowhere you're going to pick money on ground. So by the time I got this better understanding of what life is, and life is all about you being good with yourself, no matter the situation that you are being faced with, it's all about you taking life one step at a time. It's all about you knowing your dreams, knowing your goals and going for it. It's definitely going to take a couple of years, but if you keep chasing it and keep doing the right thing, you're definitely going to get to the point you want to be. By the time I got this understanding, then that was why I did this on Depressed, to educate other people that look, no matter what you are going through, no matter what the situation right now seems to be, the future is always bright. You understand? In the enter for eyes, all you have to do is know yourself, know what you want, and gradually work towards it. Magic, I mean, becoming what you want to become does not come by magic. You understand? So I would inspire that. So the situations around me, the situations I find myself, what I see around me, this is what actually inspires most of my songs.
Wow. Yo, there is this question I want to ask you. Since I really want to even ask him, all his name. So you understand? When I get to know you guys were like for me a duo. I really love you guys' combination. You guys were for me preachers, not singers. You know who I'm talking about. You and Toa.
Yeah.
You understand? You guys were for me like a preacher. That is what really got to me and like what's it called? Pushed me in inviting you guys then 2016. 16, yeah. Yeah, it was I said you guys were a duo. Because later on that I later found out both of you were just individual single, Yeah. The combination. Let me just cut it short. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, you're welcome to Midweek Group. Today we have the one and only Mr. Gabby, and today we want to know who Mr. Gabby is. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know who Mr. Gabby is, I will play a track. But this very one is a track. What's it called? Collabo with him and another great artist named Thor, titled Freedom. I so much love this track that this track pushed me to beg them book them not to come down to Germany. But unfortunately, this very period, Mr. Gabby couldn't make it. It was only Thor that was around. You understand? Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy this track. I call them, those days, I call them freedom fighters. Because all their tracks are like that, So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this with me. Mr. Gabby featuring Thor featuring Mr. Gabby, titled Freedom. Hold on. Let's go.
Guess who? Freedom. This is a call for peace and unity in our community. Gabby,
you be my body, oh, not be for man, so. Hey, say I be your brother, oh, not be for us, so. Hey, if I am your person, so why would keep fighting? On be next we better realize it or forever regret it. There's no two ways about it. Just few days ago, as I was watching on my TV, I saw what people doing. It hurts my heart to see people so blind to what comes from their mind. People are shooting for color, while others keep on being for religious. Tell me what kind of life we are living. You call me your own brother, may pray for my downfall. People are running from their kingdom. They search for freedom in another nation. That's why I sing this song of freedom, calling for unity, no matter where we live. You may have your own definition, just the way I have mine. So we put on an explanation, together we lay this foundation. So you have to stand the fight for freedom, and I have to stand the fight for freedom. So let's come together, show love to each other, no matter where we be. My body, oh, not be for man, so. Hey, I be your brother, oh, not be for us, so. Hey, if I am your person, so why would you fight it? On be naked, we better realize it or forever regret it. There's no two ways about it. You be my body, oh, not be for man, so. Hey, I be your brother, oh, not be for us, so. If I am your person, so why won't you fight it? On be naked, we better realize it or forever regret it. There's no two ways about it.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Gabby featuring Tor with the title Freedom. Yeah. Mr. Gabby.
Yes, sir.
I can tell you that this track will remain, for me, evergreen.
Of course. Same for me, sir.
Evergreen. I really love this track, for real. Yeah. So, Mr. Gabby, wait, do you play any instrument or you just only sing?
At all. I don't play no instrument.
Why?
I don't
why
know.
Why we Africa get this do not get this luck? I tried like everything. The only thing was I've been a drum, small. Because I really wish I teach my kids, but I don't think.
No, but my case is not like I never ever tried. I didn't even have interest. I had the opportunity because I used to be a choir in the church, so I had access to the drums, to the guitar, to the keyboard.
Wait. So tell me that you also as well started from the church.
I did start from the church.
I think I don't get another Jesus speaking again.
No, I did start from the church, but at one point in Italy, I used to be a choir in my church, so I had access to all these things. Even then, our choir mistress, because I used to sing a lot.
Okay.
I used to lead the choir in the church, during how do they call it now? Special numbers and other worship songs and all that. Even my choir mistress picked interest to me. I wanted to make sure that I learned keyboard. I told her, look, I don't have interest in it. But you sing, you also have to play some instruments. And no, I just want to be an artist. I want to sing. I want to be able to write songs and sing, but I don't have interest in playing instruments. I never really picked interest in playing any instrument. I don't play any instrument at all.
Oh, okay. As an artist, Mr. Gabby, what kind of music do you listen to privately?
Music that teaches me.
Like what?
Music that teaches me, music that
genre. Let's start with genre.
With what?
The genre. This one, Germany to genre.
You see me, I need for German, bro. So I
you know what to be genre and the same thing for English now.
No, I don't understand that one.
Okay, like Afrobeat is a genre. Hip hop is a genre.
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 Maybe if you break out that, what you try to talk about that? You mean Jen, Abby?
Jen, Scheisse.
Okay.
Genre.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, let's say.
Okay, I understand. I listen to all genre of music. You understand? I listen to all, but my preferred music are music that teaches me, music that wakes my consciousness. You know, music that that tend to make me learn a lot. Before I wouldn't lie. Before I used to listen to club songs and all that songs but I got to a point in my life that I don't know. My mind started telling me that this is not what God wants me to become. You know, this is not what. Because even one time I did Dorothy, I did. I know that people loved me for doing that. You know, but I got to a point in my life that I would say God started telling me that I was missing it. Like I go to clubs.
Yeah.
You know, I go to clubs and after performing, like Toa, big up to my brother Toa. You know, we still very good connect. I think he's trying to do the reason why we all came to Europe, which is to make it before he's going to come back doing music.
Definitely. Yeah, he told me.
Yeah. So he can attest to this because there was this day we went to perform together in a club in Milano. You know, after performing, you know, then at the end of the day, what follows? Drinks, drugs, women, and definitely money. I know that, you know. But after everything, we sat down at the back of the stage, and I was telling him, bro, this is not what God want me to do. And it was like, well, I said, look at what you're doing. That will perform for the people. They are happy, everything. But look, everybody's drunk, you know. Everybody's drunk, and everybody's trying to colobi one or two people. I say, my mind tells me that I'm on the wrong track. You know, this is not what God actually want me to do. God want me to wake up his people's consciousness. God want me to speak to the mind of the people. And I don't see myself doing this right now with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, so at that point, everything could go to that point, everything about me changed, and I was like, I'm not doing the right thing. You know, this was why actually the first time left the music scene, because even when we did that Freedom, because that was my kind of song, when we did that Freedom, you know, when we were shooting the video, I told her, I said, look, I think I'm going to back out of this whole thing for some time, you know. Then I discussed it with my people, my family, my brothers.
Yeah.
They are my number one fan. I discussed it with them, and they were like, I think God want you to go for gospel music. If I said no, it's not gospel, but I have to really, really find out what God want me to do. You know, it's not gospel. If it's gospel, I'm in the church, I would have long started doing gospel music. There's something God want me to do. It's not gospel, but definitely not what I'm doing right now. You know. Then that was when I left the scene for a while. I was trying to really, really find out what God want. Yeah. Then there was this another Kenya friend of mine. He's also based in Rome too. He's an artist. You know, at one point, at the point that I was actually coming to understand what God wanted me to do. I called him, I said, that was when I named myself the reality talker. Then I called him, I said, this is what God is putting in my mind to do, to talk to Africans, to talk to my brothers, to wake up their consciousness.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, whoa, Gabby, this is a nice job, but this is tough. People are going to hate you. You know, people are going to hate you. People are going to come after you. But if you're able to stand your ground, and truly push these narratives, with time, they are still going to come back to you. You know, if everything works out well. That was where the guy said, well, I wish you were, you know, but we sing about bomb, drink and everything, you know. So I like this. I like this, your new way. If you're going to change from doing that, at times we all don't need to do the same thing, you know. Yeah. So this was it. So this is the kind of song that I listen to mostly. You know, this kind of song that I listen to mostly. I listen to a lot of like Burna Boy. I listen to some of Burna Boy songs, you know. Yeah, like these the Monsters You Made. It's one of my favorite songs of his. I listen to a lot of Pass the Bad Guy songs, you know, because most of his songs too, he sings about things that are waking your consciousness, about Nigerians and all that, you know. Then songs like that. Those are the kind of songs I listen to actually.
That's nice. That's nice. Sounds as well great. So, my next question is, Mr. Gabby, What is the greatest contribution? Social media. The greatest contribution social media have contributed to your career.
Yeah, for me, I want to see more than 60%. Social media have contributed a lot to my career because
we are curious. We want to know. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
More than 60% of my career, I would say, I own it up to social media.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say I own it up to social media because
can you kind of
right now that's where you are, right? And we are here talking, and people are getting to know me.
Exactly.
Like Satoni Air,
yeah.
You know, like DJ Buditi, DJ Notorious Masha. I saw DJ Auntie here now. DJ Auntie was one of the first people that put me there. When I dropped Dorothy, you know, he put me there. He put me among the artists that did well that year. I could see it was like my first best artist, the fourth best artist this year, and he included my name. That was when I started having this recognition, you know.
Yeah.
So social media actually played a big role in putting me where I am today. I wouldn't say, okay, I don't have money to actually, if you want to talk about promotion, much like the people like David does, and I don't have money to do that kind of thing, you know. So I own it up to social media. It's contributed a lot to my career, you know. Contributed a lot to my career.
So if I may will understand what you try to say now, you kind of trying to tell us now that your track Dorothy is one of the track that brought you out really on social media.
That was the track that actually gave me that recognition.
Okay.
Yeah. Before Dorothy, I dropped some other songs like I did the Oyibole official TTY.
Yeah.
Then I dropped Iyenoke, the one you just played, and I did Chukuchuku.
I shocked you. You shocked you. You choked, Abby.
It shocked me. Then I did Chukuchuku. Big up to Satoni Air. He was one of those that put it. That actually joined the promoting it, you know. But when I dropped Dorothy was like me fully registering my name.
Well, yeah.
People accepted me 100% this time. You know, see DJs that I was trying to get in touch with them that actually was not paying attention, now paid attention. You know.
Great.
So Dorothy was actually what brought
that was then. You were still in the Ashewo level then.
Yeah, of course. Every artist passed through that process, you know, and it's normal.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us one more time, I go by the name Legendary DJ Randy, and you're welcome to Midweek Group. Today we got the one and only Mr. Gabby.
The reality talker.
The reality talker. So for those of you who don't know Mr. Gabby, you will know him before the shows, and you will know him. But meanwhile, we were talking about one of his tracks. He said that's the track that really gave him Dorothy, that really gave him the recognition. So I can't say from beginning, we are all curious. You are curious, I'm curious. So we want to know everything about Mr. Gabby. That's why I'm playing you guys now this track, Dorothy. Not playing the track, I'm dropping the video for you guys to enjoy with us. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go enjoy this with me, Dorothy from Mr. Gabby.
Star. Guess who? My love is Gabby. Sugar. Yeah, now you be the one where go chop on my dollar. Oh, yeah, follow me, mama. Show you one roll with big ballers. My Dorothy head a palazzo. Make we do one shopping, not be tomorrow. What is the matter? She now your brother. Now my body, me know what to handle. Dorothy. my sister. Say you don't true with Juliet, you don't true with Bridget, you don't true with Mebe, you don't true with Princess, only you. Where Magini, your Body me, I'm in love with this your sister, oh, baby me, oh, yeah, come on, we go there, body me, I'm in love with this your sister, oh, baby me, oh, yeah, come on, we go there, oh, my Dorothy, then are you where they cause my craze, my Dorothy, oh, yeah, follow me, Ramirez, Jelly, we follow the bigger, Jelly, from the street of Italy, with the pretty password, with the scatter your area, oh, yeah, check out the vibe.
Yes. Dorothy. Hey. Oh, Mr. Gabby. Can you tell us what is about this Dorothy in this Dorothy?
Okay. What inspired Dorothy was I had this feeling, I have this thought going on in my mind. Like you now, you're my Oga, you're my friend, you know. And if it happens that you have a sister, I have this thought going on in my mind. If it happens that you have a sister, and I fall in love with your sister from where we're coming from back in Africa, because we are friends, we don't find it easy with ourselves.
At
It
all.
becomes a very
That friendship is scatter.
Yeah, it becomes a very big deal. But if it was an outsider coming to fall in love with your sister, then you are cool with it. You know? So, then I started having this thought in my mind, like, if you are friends and you know me very well and I know you very well, I think you should be more comfortable with me falling in love with your sister, because you know your sister is going to be in a safer hand, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Instead of an outsider. So this was the thought that was going on in my mind. So that was why I did Dorothy, and I was thinking about this girl that I fell in love with, that was a friend to my party, my very good friend. But the brother does not find it funny
at all.
You know, so the brother became a very big enemy of mine. Our friendship turned sour because I fell in love with the sister, and I thought that this was not supposed to be how it ought to be. I mean, we're supposed to be good friends, and if I fell in love with your sister, it's supposed to cement our relationship, isn't it? Because the reverse is always the case.
That's it.
Where we come from. So this was what inspired Dorothy. So I put it to his song, you know.
Nice, nice. Oh, Mr. Gabby, this Dorothy video. How long? How old is the track anyway? If I may ask.
I did it 2015.
2015.
So about 6 years now.
If once watch the video quality and what you were saying from beginning that I don't get money if you go sponsor me, you understand? If one watch the quality of this video compared to then, for an artist that say he don't really have much, I will tell you, Mr. Gabby, few people will not believe you. Am I right?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand?
I understand. But the fact is, we know what we're going through. Or to make that video, you know. And every artist here in the
now
industry.
We are coming. Yeah, because that video is it's a clean and a really quality video for that period of time.
Yeah,
you understand. Why I'm asking is, were you going to shows, from shows to shows then?
No, not at all. Then even as at there, I was trying to come up, right? I was trying to get that recognition. So show was out of the way.
Oh.
There was no show at all. But the thing is, I'm not very sincere. My elder brother, the one senior to me that I said that I spoke about before, that pushed me into this, actually sponsored that video then.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the one who sent me the money, and he said, okay. Then I was in Italy, and he said, okay, go to Spain and make this video, because we have some of our brothers in Spain. So I went to meet them in Spain, and they got me linked up with this our brother, John Boo, that shot this video. You know, so the video came out very, very good.
Yeah. Great. Basketballers. Every basketballers. Maybe let me say every upcoming basketballer have a dream. The number one dream. You know what the dream is? Every one of them. They have a dream. Do you know what the dream is?
No.
To play the NBA. Everyone. My question is, Mr. Gabby, as an artist, what is your biggest dream?
Well, when I started, the vision was different. But I can tell you now that right now the vision is 100% different from what it used to be when I started. You see, like if you see the Dorota video, then the dream was to go out there and become one of the best artists.
Yeah.
You know, give them back to back. You know, because then I was just getting involved in our industry over here in Europe. You know, but by the time I fully got involved, my eye was open to a lot of things. I began to see the realities of Gram. You know, so that was when I started to shift my focus. You know, I started to shift my focus, and I went out of the scene because the thing was far more than I thought it was.
Okay.
You know, because like my brother that invested this money on this video thought by the time he invested this money on this video, because this video actually got me a record deal. Yeah, in the same Madrid there, I was signed to Madrid's record because he saw the song and he saw the video we were making and he got interested, you know, and he signed me. But at the end of the day, it didn't actually go where I expected, you know. So I had to pull out of the D2, and I was actually looking for somebody to work with. Then somehow I got linked up to Good World, and we actually pulled up on that song, got up the money. But along the line, everything didn't really go where and all that. So it got to a point, and I was like, Gabby, look, go out there and fix yourself. Because if we continue like this, it was like a dice we were playing, right? If I continue like this, it's two things involved. It's either I'm going to succeed or I'm not going to succeed. And if I lay all my egg in one basket and I end up not succeeding, I'm going to be a complete failure. Knowing fully well too that I am in Europe, not Africa, where music is just like the only hope, you know. So I decided to pull out to go fix myself. So in the process, I moved from Italy, I moved to Germany. Now I'm in Germany. At least I have a daily job. But back in Italy, I didn't actually have a daily job, like a full-time job that I was doing. You know, so that was what actually made me to pull out, because I was like, this is Europe. Gotta go out there, fix yourself, get a job for yourself. That, you know, it's like a plan B, you know. It's hard also. So now I'm back in Germany. So in this period, I took time to study the industry, you know, and I grew older as well. So I can say that I didn't start the music early too. You know, if I had started probably when I was like 13 years, 14 years, 15 years, 16 years, 17 years, would have been better for me. You know, because probably when I'm coming back now, would have been like 23, 24, 25 years, and I can come out, you know. But now, by next year, I'm going to be like 40 years. So, so I'm not going to be chasing music 100%. But I said to myself, I believe in the movement here in Europe. I believe in what we are doing. Even though not everybody agree or are on the same page on how we are going about doing it. But we all understand that we are chasing the same dream, which is to put us all on the spotlight. So of course, I look at the area that we are lacking, that I felt that we were lacking, and decided to bring it in. So this is the vision right now. This is the new Mr. Gabby you guys are seeing. So I'm still fully 100% in the industry, but not just only music, doing only music like I used to do. I brought in other vibes. So this is the vision now. So I might even still end up in the Premier League.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Midweek Groove. I go by the name Legendary DJ Randy. Today we got the one and only, the reality talker, Mr. Gabby in the building.
You know that's all, man. Like I said, I might even end up in the Premier League, if not as a player, but as a referee.
Yeah, but don't end up as a linesman. Oh, referee is better.
Even linesman in the Premier League side is a big thing.
Work. Even linesman said the chop. Yeah. So, like I told you from at the beginning that I really love you guys' combination. you and Tor. I think I got about 2 more tracks from both of you. This very track I want to play now. I have a question on it. I don't know. Maybe I should ask a question after the what's it called? The track, or yeah, I think it's better after the track. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this track with me. There's still freedom and freedom stuff. Both of them, they are like that. This time around is Pray for Africa. Mr. Gabby featuring Toa. Let's go.
No, Toa featured me.
Oh, Toa featuring Mr. Gabby. Say.
Of course. My love Africans. Let's come together. Say a prayer for Africa. God. Unity and love. I pray for all Africa. Together we can live as one. I believe Africa. Mr. Gabby. I call on Africans. Let's rise up and make this right. I believe Africa. Imagine the world when nobody takes one's life. People living in happiness and not with guns and bombs. Because it's hard to hear the crying of our children alone. Family and friends, one nation against another. What's going on in Africa? We see slavery in the second time, and nobody sees fully free within all my life. And this is happening right here in Africa. What kind of life is this? Let us be wise and rise. Brother is not selling his brother. Another brother will be happy taking his brother's life. Our children be killing Mediterranean Sea, and our mother hoping they not live in overseas. I pray for all Africa. Together we can live as one. I believe Africa. I call on Africa. Let's rise up and make this right. I believe Africa. Africa unite. Africa unite. A couple Africans. A couple Africa united. Mr. Gabby, Africa, Africa, my Africa. Motherland where the future shine is so bright. I look into your eyes, all I see is prophet.
Yes. That is a real big message. First, Africa, unite. You know, it's a big message. I love this track as well. You know, yeah. So, Mr. Gabby,
Boss.
what is about? Because although the video and the text have already revealed what you guys are trying, the message you guys are trying to bring. You understand? But how do you guys come about it?
What inspired this song was this
Exactly.
Libya.
Exactly.
Yeah, this Libya, you know, after the ousting of or the death of Muammar Gaddafi,
Yeah.
you know, there was this the ISIS came in, and there was this war back and forth in Libya, and there was this period that people were seeing, or this rumor that was out. It was actually fact, not the rumor that the blacks were more or less becoming like slaves there. They were selling them out for labor and all that. You know, like slavery was kind of happening in Libya then. So that was what actually inspired this song, you know. And my brother Toa got in touch with me. I was like, Gabby, I mean, this is a very critical time, and I think we should do a song for it, you know, to talk to our people.
And this is the kind of stuff Toa, I mean, say all his brains is full of such
and bring more awareness about people get to know, because then a lot of voices were speaking up against it, you know, all over the world. You know, so that was what actually inspired this song. Then I was in Nigeria. Then he reached out to me, and I was like, okay, this is a good one. So I went to the studio, into the booth, and I recorded my version, sent it over to him, and
wow, great,
dropped it.
Great. Oh, Mr. Gabby, it's hot a lot that we don't really have time because shit, because normally with you, I've not even got to the half of my question, not even to the half, you know. But it doesn't matter because if you notice now, we just like still on you privately. We still got other points which you will come back here by God's grace. So, Mr. Gabby, let's jump a bit to the industry.
Okay.
My question is, Mr. Gabby.
Yes, boss.
What do you think? You understand? What do you think is the challenges the industry is facing?
There's a whole lot of challenges that we are facing.
Let
I
us
think
know.
the major one is disunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are not united on this cause. Even many of us ever agree that we have a movement here. Or what would I say, they are not even sure of what they are involved with, involved in. Because one time you could see them say, we are here, we are EU Afrobeat, or we are Afrobeat, or we are EU. Then the next moment, you see them country the same thing that they put out there, you know. So I think, but I would say the major one is disunity. We are not united among us. And this is peculiar to us as Nigerians. Nigerians are very divided people in everything that they do. You know, you can check the statistics from politics to religion to everything that we get involved in. We're always divided. I don't know why it is so, but I think it's because of our background and where we are coming from. We are never Nigeria have never been a united people, so it's affecting the industry where, you know, because for we to really really succeed, for a people to succeed on the cause, they have to be united. They have to be unanimous on that cause. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You know, even if we pretend to be united, like we could be actually here now talking, like you're hosting, playing a host to me, and we are talking, everything seems good. But by the time we leave here, I go back and I'm destroying things that have to do with your interest, and you go back destroying things that have to do with my interest, and then we come to the public space and pretend that everything is okay. It's not going to work like that.
You're right.
I listened to DJ Jimmy Jat once on his interview, and I heard him spoke about how they build up the industry in Nigeria, and they were able to convince the Nigeria people to buy into what they had in mind then, because way back Nigeria didn't even believe in them, a lot of listening to them. But they that were in it, the artists, the DJs, the promoters, and the host of others. I mean, the promoters actually even came last because the promoters, they had to fight with them, you know, to make that happen. But the artists, the DJs, the comedians, and all that we are involved in it, we are all united in it. They will go together. Like, for example, they can go to Festac and say, we are going to do a show. You see all of this. See some of them say, we will use leg. They will trek. They don't have money for transportation. They will trek, you know, pack their speakers, everything, and they will go there and they will print banners and go out and start convincing Nigeria to come and watch them for free, just to see them perform for them. You know, and this happened because they were united on this cause.
Of course,
you know. Yeah. So I think that's the major problem that we have been faced here with in Europe. Until we are united, until we know what we want and we are united as a people on it, then it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We're just going to be up and down, up and down, and up and down.
Okay. So, Mr. Gabby, say unity is the A and O. Yeah. If you, Mr. Gabby, could change anything, is it going to be that unity? What you can
Of course. Unity have always been the problem of Africa in general.
Nothing else.
Africa is not succeeding as a continent. Nigeria is not succeeding as a country because we are not united. We are not united. I mean, there's this common saying that says united we stand and divided we fall, isn't it? Yeah. If I could change anything, that would be it. I mean, cause more people to see reasons why we have to be united. I mean, there's actually peace, love, harmony, growth, everything in unity. You know, but in this unity, you see strife, you see hate, you see things not working the way it ought to be, because if it's going to work, because I don't like you as a person, I'm going to make sure it doesn't work because they get around might benefit from it.
Yeah.
You know, so if I would be able to change anything, that would be me. That my people be united. for one cause at least, if not for anything, but for the fact that we were part of it and made it work.
You think promoting each other, kind of like say promoting each other, could be an option as well?
It's a very good thing if we promote ourselves. It's a very good thing if we promote ourselves. But we can't actually even promote ourselves sincerely if we do not love ourselves. If we are not united. So you cannot do in all of this that we are saying, whether we're going to go for promotion or we're going to go for whatever it is, unity has to come first, love has to come first. But there has to be genuity and sincerity in doing it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. It's going to be like a whole total waste of time, But promotion definitely is a good thing that will promote ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, that means we appreciate ourselves. That means we love what we are doing.
Yeah.
I mean, we are telling our story ourselves. Before people are going to get interested in it. People are going to get interested in it.
So that sounds good. So, Mr. Gabby, I want to hit you hard now. You, Mr. Gabby, I know this question now, if I drop it, the whole people here will say, yeah, Mr. Gabby, Mr. Gabby, Mr. Gabby. But I want to hear from the horse's mouth. Mr. Gabby, how supportive is Mr. Gabby to the industry?
Yeah, I would say I'm trying my best. Yeah, I'm trying my best. I'm saying this because I'm not satisfied yet with what I'm doing. There's a lot in my head. There's a lot in my mind that I would have loved to do. But there are limitations. There are limitations. There are financial constraints. There are the right people to work with. You hardly come by them here over in Europe, and then I have to go about the time too. The 100% time is not there, So there are constraints. So what I'm trying my best is the little at my disposal, the little time that I have, But I'm not satisfied yet with what I'm doing because I know I can do a lot more than what I'm doing right now. Yeah, because the dream actually is to get us out there. Trust me, the target is not you, Randy. The target is not anybody in our circle. The target is the outside world.
Of course,
if I have the capacity right now, I want to take us to the outside world and bring a lot of attention here.
Amen.
So that people will see what we are doing. This is actually the dream, but there are a lot of limitations. And I pray God help us. I pray God help us.
Amen. Amen. Mr. Gabby, I would say this should be maybe my last question. Then we go to the main event of the day. I mean, by the second main event of the day. Yeah. The question is, what is the best decision you ever took in your career?
Well, I would say the best decision that I ever took has been the most painful decision in my career, which is to have opted out of doing music or chasing music at the time that I opted out of it. Yeah, because at that time, after I dropped my own singles and I did a collaboration with Toa, I was almost there, in quotes. The spotlight, Gabby, Toa were actually the talk of the moment at that point.
Of course, yeah.
And everybody would have wanted me to go for it. Yeah, I thought about it a lot. Yeah, I would have gone for it, but I would say it's the best decision that I took to draw back a little, because that is why I'm where I am today. Because I came to Europe. Ever since I came to Europe, I spent some years back in Italy. What I've always wanted was to be financially dependent.
Okay.
Yeah, that I could take care of myself. Now I have a family. I have a little boy who is going to be 1 year old next month.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I didn't want to start making family without actually being financially dependent.
Yeah.
Like having problem with paying my rent, paying my bills, and schooling my boy, which was the same thing that I experienced growing up. Daddy didn't actually have that much of money to to do that for me, But today I'm in that position. Like I don't have to scratch my head now before paying my bills. Like if the rent is coming, I don't think about it because I know I go straight to my account and I do that. So the money is there because I go out and work for it every day. So I think that was the best decision that I ever took. That's the best decision that I ever took.
Great. Great.
And it was a painful one. A very painful one. Yeah. But you can see that I'm back doing entertainment again.
Yeah.
And even this time, I'll say I'm doing it better because not just only doing it musically, but you see, contributing my quota as well, trying to see how we can push our own narrative to the world in my own little way, So I think that was the best decision I ever took.
Great. Yeah. So, Mr. Gabby, Industreet. Tell us about this track.
Okay. Industreet is the same thing as industry. Our industry over here. Yeah. Industry is talking about us over here in Europe. We are Africans, we are Nigerians, we do Afrobeat, and we are here in Europe. I love to call us EU Afrobeat music. Before I used to call us, I love to call us Nigeria Afrobeat entertainers. And people were like, no, make it more inclusive. When you say Nigeria, you're trying to limit it. So why don't you make it Africa? So I said, okay, EU Afrobeat. That's my way of calling it. So everybody has their way they are calling it. Some say we don't have an industry, but I understand that we are Africans and we are not based in Africa, we are based in Europe. So the Industreet was talking about us that are here in Europe. The artists, the DJs, the promoters, the entertainers, everybody that are here in Europe. It was my own way of bringing us to the spotlight in my own little way. It was my own way of addressing issues that we are on ground.
That's great.
At that particular time, it was my own way of giving shout out to people that I know that have contributed a lot to what we are doing here in Europe. I don't want to start mentioning any name, but you all know yourself. The DJs, the promoters, the artists, everybody, the cinematographers, the dancers, everybody. It was my way of giving them props. And
it's a nice one. It's a great, nice one. It's a nice one. Yeah. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we almost come to the end of the show. I will say again, welcome to Midweek Groove. I go by the name Legendary DJ Randy, and we have the one and only Mr. Gabby, the reality talker. Just talk about his brand new single titled Industreet. Before we go further, let's enjoy this track. Listen, guys, just listen to Mr. Gabby. Listen to the messages. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go there, Mr. Gabby. Industreet.
Edegbe everywhere bust. Reality talker. They call me Mr. Gabby, ladies and gentlemen. Industreet, how far?
Mixmaster Blaze.
Yeah, I come here concerto some matters. Matter when be say it be the cocoa for the matter. For this industry, why be say anywhere but left face, but let go. Knowledge is the roots of our evil. Did I just say that? Money good, okay. Make a lay up, know my stand. Yeah. For this industry, man never do gang. So that one I say, I don't know my family. I had them all from now to eternity. Yeah. Give me just my people, make I show you love. Yeah. I'm just a messenger, John the Baptist. Yeah. At times I feel much line, don't take it, guessing not nobody holy. I'm just a human being. Yeah. If you don't know me, please don't crucify me. Try to read the book, don't judge it by its cover. Yeah. This industry where we day, so it's our own. This baby you they rock, so it's our own. Anything where we do it on our own. Any better when it's up, it's on it on our own. They cannot tell me nothing for this industry where we day. Me say, they cannot do me nothing, my guy, not be today. He don't take. They cannot tell me nothing for this industry where we day. Me say, they cannot do me nothing, my guy, not be today. Okay, shout out to all my people in the streets. Men we know their hustle, eyes we know no sleep. Big up mama, Madam B-R-O-E. Okay. God to bless you for being the blessing. God Mosa, DJ Booty T. Baba no ever give up on the industry. Sat on the air, era na him. Masters of the airway, that please. JB Love, I know if forget you. Your impasse a beef and a woman you be. Naja Betu, DJ Nasha, DJ Notorious Masha, Auntie Randy, DJ Trigger, ADJS, how far? Oga Presido, Father Ahmed your way. Shout out to all the cinematographers. Shout out to the comedian, dancers, models, actors and the actresses and the host of others. This industry where we day, so it's our own. This where do you they rock, so it's our own. Anything where we do it on our own. Any better when it's up, we solve it on our own. They cannot tell me nothing for this industry where we day. Me say. They cannot do me nothing, my guy, not be today. They cannot tell me nothing for this industry where we day. Me say. They cannot do me nothing, my guy, not be today. I beg my people, we will respect ourselves, so we there for the same industry, no me say we not going to respect our elders.
Yes. Mr. Gabby.
Boss.
That was a great message. And how will I put it? And message, and you explain the situation, what is going on. It is really, really, I love it. Great. Yeah.
What's up?
I wish we could continue, Mr. Gabby, for real, because trust me, it's one of the few interviews which I really prepared for. For real, we've not gone even half of the question I have for you.
we could take some few questions. That's not a problem.
The time is over, Mr. Gabby. All right. If you say we should take some few questions, Mr. Gabby will be here till 9. Trust me.
All right.
No, let's just. We'll still this won't be the end. We'll still got. You're still gonna come over. Trust me.
Of course. We'll get a lot of things coming up that we will definitely be talking about.
That's it. So
we'll just get it started.
Yeah. So Mr. Gabby, one more time. I think it is better to close it this way. I tell the audience once more who Mr. Gabby is. Very important. And where they can get your handles, your Instagram, Facebook, where they can get your music.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I want to appreciate everybody that came through for us today. We appreciate you a lot. My name, like I said before, is Gabriel Wangwe. I'm from Usain, proudly Usain boy, the boy to the core of your southwest of Edo State, Nigeria, and I'm based here in Germany. You can go follow me on my handles on Instagram, on Facebook at Mr. Gabby TV. We also are on Twitter. You can follow us, and I want to say thank you very much, DJ Randy. God bless you. And big up to everybody holding it down for what we are doing here. I don't even know the word to call it because the word is a problem on its own. The name is a problem on its own. You can see us fighting with that end on just a name that we're going to call ourselves. But the fact is we are Africans, we are Nigerians, and we are based here in Europe, and we do Afrobeats. We do Afrobeat. We are entertainers, and we are proud of where we come from. We're proud of our culture, and we try to put it out to the world through our own little way over here. So let's keep supporting ourselves. Don't forget to err is human, but to forgive is divine. Forgive your offenders. Make peace with those that you consider your enemies so that you can be peaceful with yourself. God bless you as you do that.
Yeah.
This industry we do so is our own. It's our own. If it's good for us. If it's bad, it's bad for us. But I think we don't want to set down a bad precedent because there are others that are still going to come after us.
You're right.
So whatever we do today, whether we lay down a good path or not is going to affect them. Even your child or my child might even be involved in it. Who knows? Maybe your son will want to take after you or take after me. So let's lay down a good foundation so that life will be more easier for the younger generation that are coming behind us. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr.
And be
Gabby.
patient with Mr. Gabby, sir. Let me quickly say this, because so many people are confused about what Mr. Gabby is doing. Like, they don't understand, But be patient with me with time. You're going to understand what I'm up to. Thank you very much.
So, we were asking who is Mr. Gabby? Or what is Mr. Gabby? Or whatever. He has been saying it the whole time. You guys didn't really listen. He has been saying it repeatedly the whole time. Maybe you guys didn't really pick, but me, I picked it. He says, reality talker.
Definitely.
The whole time, reality talker. So who is Mr. Gabby? Reality talker.
Reality talker. We bring some reality to the system.
That's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot. We come to the end of the show. It was a great one with Mr. Gabby. Sorry that we didn't really have more time, but we're bringing him back next time. Trust me. So, Mr. Gabby, thanks once more for coming around.
Thank you very much. I appreciate a lot. God bless you. God keep empowering and enabling you, and keep doing what you're doing, sir. Keep doing. You've contributed a lot to this industry.
Thanks a lot.
You've contributed a lot to what we are doing here, and God bless you for what you're doing. Thank you very much.
So have a great one. Bye-bye, everybody.